Welcome to Exploring with D-Rock. Let's go. Good morning, welcome back. Up on the Blue Ridge Parkway in Virginia this morning. Gonna go check out Apple Orchard Falls. Got a little over a mile down to the falls, so that means on the way back up, gonna be a whole lot of elevation gain. Got a lot of rain in the area yesterday, still some in the area today. May actually wind up getting rained on while I'm out, but should be good flow. Let's go check it out. For directions to Apple Orchard Falls, you can either put in Sunset Fields Overlook in the Google Maps or Apple Orchard Falls, either one. It's off the Sunset Fields little parking area here. And as you can see, first one here, got it all to myself. There is a shorter route in from below the falls. Not much shorter and not much less elevation gain, so decided I'd just come up here to the Parkway and go down to the falls and then have to come back out. Let's head that way. As you can imagine, coming down from the Parkway, as soon as you start on trail, you start downhill. Pretty sure not too far downhill here we'll intersect the Appalachian Trail and cross it. I think since there's been a lot of rain as well, seems like I read somewhere that there's a small falls just above Apple Orchard Falls, so maybe we'll get to photograph two falls today. Well, based off what water's just running down the trail down through here, I'm gonna imagine the falls are gonna look really good today. I mentioned we would cross the AT. Here's that intersection now. AT comes in there, keeps going north. At this point, you want to keep going straight. And as you hear water flowing down through there, I believe that's going to be our feeder stream for the falls. The trail coming down from the Parkway does switch back quite a bit, so the roughly 1,000 foot of elevation gain on the way back out shouldn't be too terrible because of the switchbacks. At least it won't be 1,000 straight up. Judging by a side drainage that doesn't even show up as a blue line on the map, just to the other side of the trail down through here, it was flowing really well, so could catch some epic flow down here at Apple Orchard Falls. As I mentioned, the trail literally follows the feeder stream down. Here it is at the edge of the trail. Well, this is a really interesting little tree. Kind of makes me feel like it may have grown over top of an old stump at some point in time, and the stump's rotted away and left the base of the tree looking like legs. I mentioned the side drainage to the right a while ago. Here it is cutting across to meet up with the drainage we're following down. Looks like I'm getting my feet wet early. Coming down to our next trail junction here. At both trail junctions you come to, you want to go straight through. Looks like that one's pretty grown up. Head on down the hill here. Probably still got a half a mile or so to the falls. Getting more and more feeder streams. So I feel like the flow at the falls is going to be pretty epic. Got some real nice views just as you come down the trail. A little over a mile in. Come down to this set of stairs. A little bridge down here takes us across the feeder stream. And the other falls that I mentioned is right here above the bridge. Like there's a little falls below the bridge too. The one above the falls here is really nice though. There's the water cascading down below the bridge. And here's the falls above the bridge. Definitely going to try to photograph this one on the way back out. She's really roaring. As I was coming down the hill over there, I think I said just over a mile. It's right at a mile to this bridge and this falls here. Well, she's really roaring. I can't wait to see Apple Orchard Falls. Let's get on down that way. Hoping to be the first one there and only one there. Well, we may have another little side falls here. And we do. Coming on downhill through some switchbacks just above the falls. Get a little bit of an overlook down through there. I'd say of the fall or winter, you'd probably get a good look down through the valley there. Anyway, probably still roughly quarter mile from the falls. I can down hear the falls roaring down there, so pretty excited to see it. Maybe a little more flow than desired for photography, but for video purposes, I feel like it's going to be a really nice flow. As we come down, getting close to the base of the falls, we're greeted by a long set of wooden steps. These are a little slick, so I'll take my time getting down through here. See at the falls. We get a little obstructed view of the falls here, about halfway down the wooden steps. I don't know if you can tell between here and the ridge over there. That's rain coming. Already starting to sprinkle here. Glad I brought my umbrella. Brought it for photography purposes. Definitely gonna have to use it. Well, based on the amount of vegetation and things, not sure how photographic Apple Orchard Falls is gonna be. Definitely got some epic flow today. Check out the spray. Pretty sure I'm going to get soaked from spray as I walk across through here. Boardwalk's a little slick as well where it's soaked. Oh, looks like we got a little waterfall coming down the stairs here. Little observation deck with a bench from this side. Free shower if you sit there today. As you can see, most of the wind and spray, or as I call it, the waterfall's breath, is all coming to this side, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do much in the way of photography from over here. Get the camera out and give it a try anyway. As I mentioned, there was a trail to come in a lower route. The trail continues across this boardwalk and on down that way. The falls is as far as I'm going to go today. There could be some other cascades and stuff further down the hill there, like the falls at the little bridge above Apple Orchard. But I'm going to try to photograph this thing. Let's see how that goes. Then head back up to the other little falls up there at the bridge. I'm really excited to photograph it. This one here is going to be more challenging. Let's see what I can come away with. I guess I should have mentioned already, from parking at Sunset Fields Overlook down to the falls is 1.3 miles. So on out and back today, we're going to have right around 2.6 miles. This is one of few falls that would probably actually be a little more photogenic of the wintertime. Got a lot of greenery here around the falls, makes it hard to get the whole falls in one image unobstructed. This would probably be a little more photogenic at just a tad less flow. That side over there is really roaring, makes it hard to photograph over there. Got all the vegetation really whipping. But if I came away with any decent images, you've likely already saw them by now. Take one last look at Apple Orchard Falls. Really awesome falls. Glad I picked Apple Orchard Falls for today after the rain. Got to see it at a really high flow. Would like to revisit sometime with a little less flow. Feel like it'd be a little more photogenic. Probably be a little sharper images taken. So if you're a photographer, don't do too much pixel peeping on those images there. I'm gonna head on back up to the other little falls up here next to that bridge. See if I can come away with some decent images there. Feel like it's gonna be pretty photogenic, so let's go. Here's the bad part about the way back out. Well, just that one little stretch of steps there, 81 steps. Nice little view of the valley back down towards North Creek. I think I forgot to mention on the way down through here, there are blue trail markers marking the trail to the falls. Back up to this little falls here. Not sure that it's named, but I'm going to refer to it as Upper Apple Orchard Falls. Looks like we got some fog up here. Should make for some nice atmospherics in the images. So I'm gonna get the camera out and see what I can come away with. One last look at Upper Apple Orchard Falls. Coming back up on the trail junction here. Want to do the same thing we did on the way in. Cut straight across, continue uphill, back towards the Parkway. Coming back up to our next trail junction. This is where the trail crosses over the Appalachian Trail. Means we're getting close to the parking area. About a quarter mile and we'll be there. Unfortunately, that quarter mile's up. Just something to keep in mind, especially this time of year. It's mid-July. Real hot on the way back up out of here. Just watch your pace. Don't get yourself too hot or possibly injure a muscle or something trying to force your way on up out of here fast. Just take your time. It took me about an hour to go the 1.3 miles. So I ain't in no hurry today. A little fog as we get up here close to the Parkway. A little breeze blowing too, feels really nice. Cold water on your feet feels really nice too. Coming into the home stretch now. Almost back to parking. And you'll really put some leg muscles to work. Finally made it back to parking here, back up on the Blue Ridge Parkway. As you can see, pretty good fog set in right now. Unfortunately, there's blue sky and sun on the other side of that, so probably going to call it a day. Hope you enjoyed the adventure down to Apple Orchard Falls, Upper Apple Orchard Falls. If by chance that falls has an actual name, somebody leave me a comment, let me know what it is. Hope you enjoyed today's adventure though. If you would, be sure to give me that thumbs up, helps the channel out. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. Hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.